Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We've got an interesting article here that's a little bit relevant to what we usually cover, but I figured it would be interesting to discuss it for a few minutes, and then we will offer a bit of commentary after we read the article. So let's head over to it right now. So as you see here, the title of the article is Trump's longtime teleprompter operator accused of using insider knowledge to place bets on Kalshi. All right, so the quick take. ABC News reported that Gabriel Perez is in negotiations with the CFTC over allegations that he used insider knowledge to place bets on Trump speeches. The allegations comes as prediction markets have exploded in popularity, with billions of dollars wagered on the outcomes of elections, economic data, sporting events, and other real-world events. President Donald Trump's teleprompter operator is under scrutiny following a report alleging that he made hundreds of thousands of dollars by using insider knowledge to place bets on Kalshi about what the president would say during his State of the Union address. On Thursday, ABC News reported that Gabriel Perez, who has operated President Trump's teleprompter for about a decade, is in negotiations with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission over allegations that he used insider knowledge to place bets on Trump's speeches. Those bets were made over 3 months, including a Trump speech made in January at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. At different points, Perez adapted to Trump's frequent deviations from the teleprompter and will allegedly back out of certain bets mid-speech, ABC News reported, citing sources familiar with the matter. Kalshi alerted the CFTC to the suspicious trading activity, according to the report. The company told ABC News that its surveillance team quickly flagged the trades and referred the matter to regulators. The White House and Kalshi did not immediately respond to a request for comment from the bloc. White House spokesperson Davos told ABC News that the White House has strict ethics guidelines. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said Perez is on paid administrative leave during a press briefing on Thursday. Obviously, I'm aware of the report. The president is too. I spoke with him about it. She said he believes it's deeply unfortunate and frankly a disgrace. In an email statement to the bloc, a CFTC spokesperson said the agency can't confirm or deny any investigation. The allegations come as prediction markets have exploded in popularity, with billions of dollars wagered on the outcomes of elections, economic data, sporting events, and other real-world events, but their rapid growth has also raised questions about how to regulate those markets. In January, lawmakers raised alarms after a Polymarket account wagered that Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro would be out by the end of this month, netting $400,000. Prosecutors subsequently arrested active-duty U.S. Army soldier Ken Van Dyke, 38, for allegedly using confidential information to place that bet. In May, the U.S. charged a software engineer, Google, with using internal search data to make $1.2 million on Polymarket. Since then, lawmakers have introduced legislation to block elected officials and others from making certain bets on prediction markets around government policy and government action. The Senate has also banned itself from trading on prediction markets. Meanwhile, Polymarket and Kalshi have put out measures over the past few months to prevent insider trading. So that is the end of the article. And what we learned, most interesting, is that Gabriel Perez has operated President Trump's teleprompter for about a decade. So that means during the original campaign, starting in 2015 and 2016, before the 2016 election. That means during the 2021 through 2024 campaign to be reelected. And now, of course, starting in January 2025 as the sitting president yet again. And according to Karoline Leavitt, who is the White House press secretary, she said that Donald Trump believes it's deeply unfortunate and frankly a disgrace that Mr. Gabriel Perez would be subject to this case. So, accusation of using insider knowledge to place bets. And then we see also that Donald Trump made a State of the Union speech earlier this year. And then in January, as is usually every January, Donald Trump seems to have given a speech at the World Economic Forum which takes place in Switzerland. So with that being said, we are cryptodeposit.org. You guys are welcome to connect any of your wallets. We have so many wallets that you can connect with. Of course, you can see I'm using MetaMask usually, or you can work with Crypty.xyz, our partner platform, and get a wallet there. And once you've connected your wallet, you can, of course, deposit many types of cash. You can even do bank wires. We're accepting cards. And then you're welcome to get USDC, USDT. And then from there, you can deposit USDC, you can deposit USDT, and you will receive a yield. And you can get that yield for as little as 7 days, a % yield. And you can get it for as much as 5 years. Lock in a % yield depending on what you're looking for. And we've got your holdings. So when you connect your wallet, you'll see your bills, if there's any bills. You can also use from your wallet tokens as collateral to borrow stablecoin, so you can borrow against your crypto. And then, of course, for a lot of the people that are larger, they wish to negotiate larger ticket deals, 50,000 plus. So you can, of course, submit a request for proposal, RFP, and we can check that. A lot of people interested in that. Then statements, all your statements will be viewed in your wallet. So if you have anything going on in cryptodeposit.org, you can, of course, see it. And then we have XMTP secure messaging, the highest secure messaging in the marketplace right now. And then you have over here, of course, activity history. If you have your wallet connected, you'll see activity history, and then exchange and swap. And we have the white paper at the bottom if you wanted to read the white paper or watch the video on the YouTube channel. And there's lots of tutorials as well on the YouTube channel, a whole series of onboarding tutorials if you had any questions on that. So we're going to leave it there for now. Wishing you all a great day, great afternoon or evening, wherever you all may be. Hopefully you enjoyed this brief video on Donald Trump, because it is relating to what we cover sometimes about insider trading and people manipulating markets, which of course is often not good and illegal in certain cases. So let's see if this individual is going to have a charge. It wasn't clear from this article if there are charges pending as opposed to simply accusations. Have a good day, everybody, and see you on the next video coming up in just a little bit.